Good morning, children. This is MD Ramzan Bhai. Today I'm going to teach 10th class English textual writing work. That is a 5th unit writing task given to you, children. You can open your textbooks then. So here in the previous class you have learnt what is that adverbial clauses, grammar part you have learnt. After the grammar part you come to the writing work which is given to you in textbook. You can see that the writing work is given to you. This is so about this writing work I am going to discuss, and especially why I am taking this here. 3 discourses are given from this writing task. 3 discourses. So that I like to introduce these 3 discourses here. One is an invitation given to you. Another is letter writing. Major discourse in paper 2 comes. This is 10 marks question. Invitation is a 5 marks question. And a report is given there. This report it gets 5 marks. It carries a 5 marks question. Sorry, 10 marks question. So only one is a 5 marks. Remaining 2 are 10 marks questions are there. That is why I like to introduce this writing task. Children, you see that first task you see that to prepare an invitation. Prepare an invitation on the occasion of housewarming ceremony of Bayaji's new house. So generally an invitation, how it will be, I am going to write it after this in the next class. In the next class I am going to take you that what is that invitation card, how it will be that invitation card. I am going to write it down. You see that what will be in the invitation. Generally you can also observe, you can also study that number of invitation cards which you get to your house, at your house. You see that read them, study them. Different invitation cards will be there. Am I not? So different invitation cards, if there are, first of all heading is very important. Heading of that invitation is what purpose that invitation is. Second point is occasion. What is the occasion here? Heading invitation like that, occasion you can write that. Date and time is very important, and invitee's address also very important. Who is inviting, that invitee's address that will be important. So that generally these including these 4 points you can design that invitation different ways. In the page you can design that. Beginning of that invitation card, you can write a sentence. What to write, I am going to present you a model after this introduction. In the next class I am going to give you one example there. Invitation, how it will be, and that I am going to tell you. So first of all, in an invitation, heading is very important, occasion is very important, date and time, and invitee's address. This is occasion invitation, housewarming ceremony. Regarding this you have to write who's Bayaji's new house. That is the name, Bayaji's new house. That is one point. And another discourse what is given to you, a letter of complaint given to you. Children, you see that B given to you in the textbook. You see that in the textbook here. 5th unit only this is. I am going to discuss writing task. This is. So this point you read it. I am going to read it now. In fact, everyone in Bayaji's family knew the truth. Suppose the eldest son wanted to make a complaint against the person who was responsible for it to the police inspector. You, on behalf of the eldest son, write a letter of complaint. So this is the question given to you. So everyone actually in the story house, Bayaji's house, new house, it was collapsed, it was totally destroyed, it was caught fire. So everyone in the village knows about that incident, what happened, who did like that, everyone knows. So here Bayaji's son, eldest son, who is there, on behalf of that eldest son, you think like that here, you write a letter of complaint to the police inspector. So here, that is the question you have to write a complaint, letter of complaint on behalf of the eldest son. Letter of it will be, heading will be there. Heading means side, what do you call it, writer's address comes right side, top of the right side, and what do you call it here, to the police inspector, and address comes here to whom you are writing, and later what do you call that, salutation comes second point, that is third point, body of the letter, and fourth point it is what do we call that, subscription, that is saying yours faithfully, that it is, and fifth point comes here super signature, that it is, and sixth point it is called superscription, and here superscription comes actually top only, that is why it won't come here. So that is the letter points are there, how to write the steps that are called. Few steps are there while writing the letter. Complaint letter it will be different, personal letter that it will be different, official letter it will be different. That we are going to see that. And C question you say, read the newspaper reports given below and identify their features. So in textbook given to you very easily see, this is given to you children. Read the newspaper reports given below and identify their features. Newspaper reports. This is another major discourse, newspaper report. Generally, while reading the newspaper, you can observe that how it will be, the report how it will be. So here some features are there while writing the report here. This is the third question it is. First one is invitation, second one is a letter of complaint, third one is it is a report. A report carries 10 marks. You take care of this. So what are the features of this report? First feature it is given to you. You see that what is the report about? What about you want to write the report? When did the incident happen? So generally reports are asked to write about some incident happened or occurred. So when did the incident happen? And where did the incident happen? How did the incident happen? What are the other details? So regarding these questions, if you put these questions in your mind, a report it prepares automatically. For that also, what will be given to you? You see that what is the structure of the first report? You see that first headline. While writing the report, headline is very important. While reading the newspaper, every news it follows the headline. It's not it. First headline will be there, later report will be there. While writing the report, some or left side of that place of that date that will be also given to you, from where the reporter is presenting that report. And you see that here given to you, headline is important. It is brief, simple and catchy, and it says what the news is about. Headline tells generally in very short, very brief, in few words only, that headline it would be created. By reading the headline only, readers they would have interest to go through that news report. Second point, you see that place of the newspaper reporter, that it is one given to you, Mahbubnagar given to you, one example given the backside. I'm going to read it there. Third point, you see that first sentence in the news report, first sentence how it will be. It is the summary of the event. It talks about who, what, where and when. The first line only in the newspaper report, it talks about what about it talks? About whom, about what, where about and when. These questions arise in the first line of the news report. That is why children, you practice reading that newspaper reports, and it is easy to present that newspaper report, news report. Next is next sentence. It will be see that the sentences they lead from the topic sentence. That is sentence or the first sentence to what you call that further details. Next the writer, newspaper reporter, he takes the further details here. Next they give the details of the person and the incident. So then only the details of the person and about the incident that it would give you. That is a newspaper reporter. So it is a third question that it is. You came to know that. So three discourses are there here. Now I'm coming to that report one. You see that just as given there, report how to present report. Incident is given to you. You take the textbook and open it there. Clearly I'm going to read it out. You see. Okay, children. See that it is in 5th unit of lessons, and maybe some other new textbooks it may be changed, but you can see that in those textbooks these are given to you. That is one first report is given to you. Jawan from Mahbubnagar killed in Srinagar attack. So that it is the report. It is a headline. Its headline was like this: Jawan from Mahbubnagar killed in Srinagar attack. And you see that is simply given to you Mahbubnagar. It is a place given to you. Side heading, side given to you Mahbubnagar. Later, first leading point you see that first sentence that is a Jawan from Andhra Pradesh was among the 8 men of the Indian Army killed in Monday's terror attack in Srinagar. That it is the first sentence given to you. Next you see that next sentence are given regarding this first line or first sentence. What is given to you? See that M. Yadaya, 28 years, was from Mahbubnagar district. Official said he joined the army in 2003. His body is likely to the flown into Hyderabad on Thursday. This is the leading point. This first one sentence is given to you, and later it followed other leading information that it is what happened, where happened, that like questions you put there. Next is then it will then he taken to his village for cremation. That is Adaya, who belonged to scheduled castes, joined the army in 2003 and married Sumati in 2009. He is a surviving wife and 2 daughters. That is Rashmita, 3 years, and Ashwita, 10 months old. Next details you see that He studied SSC at Kalvakurti, and while studying intermediate first year, he joined the army as a signalman. Next, you see that the Minister for Information and Public Relations, D.K. Aruna, and District Collector M. Girija Shankar conveyed condolences to the family members of the deceased army Jawan. Next line is that 8 soldiers were killed when 2 militants opened fire and lobbed grenades on an army convoy on the outskirts of Srinagar. This is a newspaper report down given to you from which newspaper report source. This is the Hindu, June 25, 2013. It was given. That it is in newspapers really given. You understood that? What are the questions we kept here? What is the report about? When did the incident happen? Where did the incident happen? How did the incident happen? What are the other details? That clearly information given to you. So next report also given to you. I'm going to read it out to you. See that? Next report, whatever given to you here. AP Jawan killed in Srinagar attack. The same report, the first report only, how it is written in the another newspaper, how it is reported, you see that. I'm coming to that here. Hyderabad, this is given to you from Hyderabad. This report is given from Hyderabad, given to you. Let me read it out. Hyderabad, M. Yadaya, a 28-year-old Jawan from Andhra Pradesh, was among the 8 soldiers killed when militants opened fire in Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar. That is the first sentence given to you. And next you see that the young man who joined the Indian Armed Force in 2003 had been transferred to Kashmir a few years ago. Incidentally, he was slated to come home on a visit soon. That was the report given. Next you see that Yadaya's brother M. Raju said at around 8 a.m. on Tuesday, we received the sad news and the entire family feels shattered. Yadaya's wife Sumantama is in a state of shock. His elder daughter is just 3 years old and younger one is a few months old. This is the information. And next followed other information. That is Raju added. In April, Yadaya was in Kondareddypalli of Kalvakurti Mandal and Mahbub Nagar on a short visit. Then I never knew that it will be his last visit home. Yadaya was supposed to visit us before year end. Last paragraph, you see that according to army officials, M. Yadaya's that is mortal remains will reach Shamshabad airport at around 8:50 a.m. on June 27, Thursday. There will be a wreath-laying ceremony in the cargo area, and later at 10 a.m. the body will be taken by road to his native village, where his last rites will be performed with military honors. This report was given to you by the source of Deccan Chronicle, June 25, 2013 only. Same report that it is, but newspapers differently they have presented. So now study the second report and write a newspaper report Bayazis death. Now you have to write another report regarding this our storied house about the Bayazis death. You have to prepare the newspaper report and including these points you have to prepare that. Okay children, so next let me come to the next class.